The American automotive industry of the 1970s witnessed a dramatic shift. The flamboyant curves, huge bodies and chrome accents that defined the golden age of car design gave way to a new aesthetic. Boxy, practical shapes that prioritized fuel efficiency and safety regulations over head-turning style. But this trend wasn't lost on Bill Mitchell, the legendary designer who played a pivotal role in shaping the aforementioned golden age at General Motors. As Mitchell neared retirement in 1977, the industry had moved far from the design principles he had championed. However, this didn't stop him from creating one final masterpiece, and she was called the Pontiac Phantom. Mitchell, nicknamed Mr. Glamour for his penchant for flamboyant designs, had a decorated career at GM. He rose through the ranks, starting as a young sketch artist and eventually becoming the vice president of styling. During his tenure, he directly influenced or oversaw the creation of iconic cars like the 1959 Corvette Stingray and the 1967 Buick Riviera, vehicles that embodied the spirit of American automotive design of that time. By the mid-1970s, however, Mitchell found himself increasingly at odds with the industry's new direction. The boxy, utilitarian designs dominating the market clashed with his vision of cars as sculptural statements. As his retirement approached, Mitchell decided to create a final project, a concept car that wouldn't simply follow trends but defy them entirely. This act of defiance took place in Mitchell's famed Studio X, a hidden design space within GM where he nurtured creative freedom. Here, with the help of promising young designer Bill Davis, Mitchell embarked on a project, Madam X, the initial codename for the Phantom. Working on a shortened chassis from a fourth-generation Pontiac Grand Prix, Mitchell and Davis sculpted a car that was a mesmerizing blend of classic design cues and modern execution. The Phantom's low-slung, two-door coupe form embodied a sweeping, fastback silhouette. It lacked the boxy design of its contemporaries, instead drawing inspiration from Mitchell's earlier creations. The car's curves and lines echoed iconic designs like the previously mentioned Corvette Stingray, but with a modern interpretation. The Phantom was a breath of fresh air, a bold statement that celebrated aesthetics in an era increasingly focused on practicality. But here is where the story takes a huge turn. You see, the project wasn't without its challenges. Mitchell initially envisioned the Phantom as a Pontiac, and he even got the division's early support. However, when the final design emerged, with its long, flowing lines deviating significantly from the boxy shapes Pontiac was leaning towards, the division withdrew its backing. Now this left the car in a precarious position, with some referring to it as the GM Phantom due to the lack of a definite brand affiliation. But despite these setbacks, Mitchell was determined to showcase his creation, so he arranged a photo shoot for the Phantom, its fiberglass shell still unfinished and lacking a proper interior and powertrain. You see, the plan was to present the car to GM's top brass at the Milford Proving Ground. However, fate intervened. Legend has it that Howard H. Curl, a GM executive who wasn't a fan of Mitchell's style, who also held significant authority at the time, saw the Phantom at the Proving Ground and ordered its removal. This incident, coupled with the lack of brand support, deeply frustrated Mitchell, leading him to completely abandon the project. But the Phantom wasn't destined for the junkyard. Bill Davis, along with other GM employees who admired Mitchell's work, ensured its survival. While Davis initially considered completing the car and making it fully functional, he ultimately respected Mitchell's wishes and left the Phantom in its unfinished state. This decision, in hindsight, proved crucial in preserving the car's historical significance. Today, the Pontiac Phantom resides in the Sloan Museum in Flint, Michigan. Though not currently on display, it's slated to be showcased once again in 2025, allowing car enthusiasts and design aficionados to witness a car that stood out for its elegance in a sea of uniformity. The Phantom serves as a lasting testament to Bill Mitchell's unwavering belief in the importance of style and his defiance against the uniform designs of the late 1970s. All in all, at the end of this video, it's kind of sad. I feel like if he had the chance to show the creation, we might have seen a finished product. Yes, it might have still just been a concept, but maybe it could have had an engine and a beautifully designed interior to match its exterior. But let me know what you guys think at the end of the video. What do you guys think of the design? Do you think it's better than most of the designs of the late 70s? And then also let me know if you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, you'll most probably like most of my other videos, so just go through my channel, see if there's something else to like. I'll check you guys in the next one. Cheers, eh?